Hello everyone, welcome back to Terms in Process, the channel where we upskill with confidence, one tool at a time. Today we are going to be looking into two of Excel's most powerful lookup tools, VLOOKUP and XLOOKUP. If you've ever struggled to find data in a large spreadsheet, these two functions are about to become your best friends. So let's get started. So what is a lookup function in Excel? Simply put, it helps you search for a value in a table and return something related to it. Let's say you have a list of employees with their ID, name, and department, as you see on the screen. You want to find out which department a specific employee belongs to. That's where VLOOKUP or XLOOKUP comes in. Now let's start with VLOOKUP, which stands for vertical lookup. The formula looks like this, and here's what it means. Lookup is what you're searching for. The table range or the table array is the range containing your data. Now the column index number is the column number of the value to return. Now the range lookup, you use the false for an exact match if you know what you're looking for, or true for an approximate match. Now, but be aware that VLOOKUP can only search to the right of the lookup column. This is one of its biggest limitations. Now let's look at an example. Let's go to the VLOOKUP. We enter equal sign. Start by typing VLOOKUP. Double click on it. It opens up. Then you enter the ID you're looking for. You start with double quotes because it has text string to it. EMP 100. You close your quotes, put a comma, A2 to A2 to C301. That's the table array, the range. Now you put a comma, you put 3, comma, then false. False. Close your bracket, hit enter. Now you know that the employee um, with the ID 100 belongs to the sales department. Hannah Clark is in sales department. Now that is how to look for um, something with VLOOKUP. Now, okay, let me explain the formula once more. Here in the formulas bar, we'll see our VLOOKUP function. Then you open your parentheses and put in quotes employee 100, you close your quotes. Now, why I'm using the quotes is because it has a text string to it. The EMP is a text string. Now, if you enter just 100, it will return error. So you put the quotes because it has a text string. Now, if your employee ID is just numerical value, let's say only 100, you don't need to put the quotation mark. You just put 100, then comma. Okay. Now, A2 to C300 is your table where what you're searching for is. Then the tree means you want to return data from the third column, which is departments. Excel recognizes its employee ID is 1, name 2, department 3. So what you want to return is in the third column. So that's why you write 3. Then false returns means you want an exact match. Since you know the ID number, you want the exact match. And this will give you sales. The employee with the ID number 100 belongs to the sales department. That is that. Or if you want, you can use a cell reference instead of typing the ID. Here it is. You put in your equal sign, then VLOOKUP, double click, then it opens up. Then A10. Now A10 is you're looking for um employee with the employee number 9. So it's an A10, you put your comma, you put the table range, that's A2, column to C301. Oh, sorry, I'm supposed to put space. After the A10, you put your space, then A2, column to C301. You put your comma, then 3, which is the department, then put your comma, then false, AL, close your parentheses, hit enter. You have HR. So you now know that the employee with the ID number 009 is in HR department, Italy. So that's how you do it. Now look at the formula once again. A10 here replaces the employee. Instead of writing employee 009, you just use the cell reference. And every other thing is the same. You don't need to put double quotation marks here. You just write A10. Um, Put your comma, space. I like to use spaces because it's tidier. A2 to C301, then the 3 for the third row, then false to return an exact match. That is VLOOKUP for you. Then let's go to the next one, which is XLOOKUP. Now meet XLOOKUP, a smarter and more flexible alternative. Extended lookup or cross lookup was designed to replace and extend the functionalities of the old lookup functions like VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, and lookup. Here's the syntax. Unlike VLOOKUP, XLOOKUP can search both right or left, and it returns a custom message if nothing is found. Plus, it's easier to read. Now, let's look at an example. We'll put our cursor in the box, then type equal sign, start by typing of X lookup. It comes up and we double click on that. It opens up a parenthesis and we put our quotes and the employee ID. Remember, we are using double quotes because the ID of the employee has a text string. If it's only numerical, you don't need to put your quotes. You close your quotes and put a comma. Then um you put the range where the employee ID is, that is from A to to that's column A301. You put your comma, you put space, then you put C2 to C301, and then you put a comma, then you open your quotes. This custom message is optional, not found. You close your quotes and close your parentheses, and it returns sales. Okay, now you know that the employee with the ID employee 100 belongs to um, the sales department. Now, this is um, the formula is the same thing with the other one. But let me recap one more time. The employee ID is the ID you're searching for. The range A2 to A301 is where to find the IDs. Now, C2 to C301 is what you want to return, the departments. Then not found is the message if there is no match. Now, you can also use the cell references as well in VLOOKUP, in XLOOKUP rather. You type in your equal sign, XLOOKUP, XLOOKUP, you double click on it, it opens up your brackets. Now you put A11, A11, comma, space, A2, column A, sorry, A301. You put a comma, then you put space, you put C2, C2 to C301. You put a comma, space, you open your quotes, not found, just in case if it's not found, it will return it's not found. You close your quotes, close your parentheses, and hit enter. It gives you customer support. So you see that um the customer in A11 belongs to the customer support department. Now let's go to the formula bar. This is the reference A here, A11. Uh, you instantly get the department. Okay, instead of typing employee number, you just type the reference of, you know that the employee number for A11 is 10. So you want to find out where the employee with the ID 10 works. That's the A11. You put the range of the tables, then the range of the where you want to search for the employee ID, which is A2 to A300. Then the range of the department you want to return, which is C2 to C301. Then not found is optional in case there is no match. There you have it. This is how to um, use XLOOKUP and VLOOKUP in Excel. Now, if you're using Excel 365 or 2019, I recommend using XLOOKUP. It's modern, more powerful, and flexible. But if you're on Excel 216 or older versions, VLOOKUP still works well and it is widely used in many workplaces. Both functions are useful for invoicing, ID to name lookups, grading system, and so much more, thereby simplifying large data sets. Thank you for watching this video. Now, if this helped you, don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the notification icon so that you don't miss any Excel tips again. And remember, upskill with confidence, one tool at a time. Have a nice day and God bless you.